When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Falcons will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Duke's offense will get the football first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week,
turning it on! And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Yeah, and you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Air Force Falcons offense has the ball for the first time. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
And that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup, and, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires left. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. How about the big tight end keeping his concentration off that deflection?
And a lot of times you see those contested catches, but the deflected catches, those are just good bounces. Nice job by the big fella continuing to concentrate and see the football. What a nice break for that thing to bounce right to him.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Falcons! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week, he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab on the left side. Here he goes. He's at the... And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Duke. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Going to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Got his man on the right. At the 45, on his way. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. How about this? That's catch number 300 in his career.
And it doesn't matter who's been playing quarterback in this offense. Who's ever pulling the trigger, they know this guy is dependable. 300 catches, David, that is a lot.
Just unreal consistency. Over 300 catches. That is unbelievably amazing. The consistency, the work, the toughness, the durability.
Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he just... did it himself. What a return after the interception. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
He wants to throw it again. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. The field goal is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side.
There he goes. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Air Force. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last one.
And down he goes back into 3. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running back searching for a hole. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Zings it complete to the right. Got room at the 35. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Falcons are flying down the field. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Falcons. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the 1st quarter yet.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. This guy can throw it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to throw, it's Meyer. Works the middle.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. After the misfire, it's third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
That's a nice-looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous toting the rock, whether it's the option, whether it's conventional, whether it's spread. These guys are dialed into what they want to do, and they wear defenses down.
They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. They're working that left side. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Gives it on the option. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw, it's Myers. Caught over the middle, it's Averill. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Falcons. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Well, we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Good, solid tackle. The Blue Devils come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Blue Devils just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Silva. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Colorado State is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Utah State.
Flying down the left side. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown Air Force. Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it out. It's Dingle. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Meyer. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Under fire. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. At the 40, there he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. To the air on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. From the red zone, looking for a space. Hauls it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again. Finds his man. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To throw, it's Myers. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Makes the catch. It's Averill. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. I don't know what he possibly could have been thinking there to wind up all the way back in the end zone and taking a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Averill. Offense, quick tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. In the gun end, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Averill. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Meyer. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. He wants to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. And with that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
Motion from the back. Snap to the back. He's got it. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Air Force.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
The score, Air Force 58-19.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. To the air, it's Myers. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll down it just inside the 30. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Wants to pass it. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. It's complete on the right side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Falcons.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
65-19.
He'll bring it out. It's Dingle. Rams him with the stiff arm. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Meyer. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Oh, they're after him. Snags it over the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Air Force. He got a step and just dusted the field.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
74-19.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll just down it right there.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for a man, it's Meyer. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Now he's going to break the pocket. Finding open areas. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He's got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing a third and long. Off play action. Unloads it left. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
I like the execution by this defense. Nice job, situational football, right? Like understanding where the sticks are. You probably know they're going to pass the football on this down. Great job breaking on the football when the quarterback throws it and forcing the incompletion.
And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Fires to the big fella, and he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
It's a turnover on down.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Showing the arm strength to the left. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Meyer. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Wall. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Looking for room. It's Wall. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's got the tight end. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Using the quick game. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They want to throw it. And the Heat will get home the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Grove. Rushes on him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. They'll send the back in motion. Oh, he's looking to throw. It's complete. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Firing to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Air Force. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assigned
for the 3rd time in this game is going to be a safety. They've got a touchdown worth of safeties. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Running to Green.
The return is brought down at the 40, and the Air Force offense will take over.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the handoff. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Let's go! Direct snap. It's complete. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Looking to throw, it's Rowe. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
And they'll blow it dead around the 30-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying it.
Hits the accelerator to the right. Past the 10. Touchdown, Air Force. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Looking downfield, it's Rowe. Gets it out fast.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick.
And the defensive got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Gets the back moving. This guy can throw it. Quick strike complete. Oh, there's an alley on the left. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Catches it at the 30. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. We thought we'd see a little wild formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Got his man down the middle. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Grove. Pocket breaking down. Got rid of it just in time. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Working that left side now. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. Catches it at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wants to throw. On target. Racing to the right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Grove. He's got him. Creates a little room. He's loose on the right. Running inside the 20. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Wants to pass it. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They'll send the back in motion. Oh, he's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. Right down the gut of the field. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Scanning the field, it's Rowe. Fires into the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. After this, it'll be a wrap. Back to pass on second down. Lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he runs out of bounds with the interception, and that is how we'll finish off this game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a...